Robinson Show.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Sam, we're doing great. How are you doing, my friend? How are you doing in the Corona world?
Not too bad. Not a lot has changed for me. I'm kind of like you guys, just been working pretty much the same schedule, essential as well, and not a whole lot has changed. Just a little bit different, shopping things, but that's about it. Nothing really different for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like we were mentioning earlier with a few people, some things have been easier to get. Like I remember the first few weeks there was no pasta sauce or Parmesan cheese and everything except soap right now. Like soap is not on the constant coming in, but toilet paper, everything else has been better.
The things that seem to be out of stock in the store that I work with are more on the entertainment size, puzzles, weights, weight like that, toys, weights, stuff like that. Weights, yeah, bikes.
Yeah.
Bikes, bicycles. Oh my fucking god, stop with the bicycles.
I gotta take a COVID bike ride.
I hope you get COVID-19 and get hit by a bus while riding your fucking bicycle.
Yeah, you gotta wonder what people are thinking. They thought it was the end of the world, and now what are you gonna do with all this stuff that you bought, right? I mean, I guess they try and return it, get their money back or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I've legit heard somebody saying, "Can I return hand sanitizer?" Like, how much did you buy?
Yeah.
How much did you buy, dude?
And what are you really going to get back for that? Like $3, $5? It's ridiculous.
Yes. I don't know, dude. I don't know. But what have you been hoarding, Sam?
Not a whole lot. I mean, a couple of extra bottles of hand sanitizer when you can find. That's about it, though. But even that is like, after you have a couple of bottles, that's enough, right?
I think I got 3.
What are you going to do with it?
I think I got 3, and I'm like, I'm never going to need this again in my life.
I was wondering, Sam, Rob had left.
I kind of buy it now. This way, you don't have to buy it in the fall, though, if this starts up again, which it probably will. But who knows?
Yeah.
Sam, Rob left his Twan, his Twan. He left his hand sanitizer here last week, and I was really worried. I was like, "Is Rob gonna get the coronavirus?" Because he left. Should I drive this to him?
And you know what? I got 2 full bottles at home, and I didn't even open them. I've not used. I got the wipes. I got Clorox wipes. I do. So
it's all the same thing. We'll all survive this somehow and look back on it and say it was just a really bad version of the flu, whatever. But who knows?
Yeah,
I'm not too worried about it.
Same. I do want to ask you though. Previously, having done a sports show. Are you glad you don't do it anymore? Because I feel like with sports on hiatus, I feel like sports podcasts would be at least on pause right now.
Oh my God, absolutely. I bring it up all the time. I mean, when I was doing strictly boxing, if I was still doing strictly boxing, it would be basically me just, putting the show on hold, basically. Now I still do some sports though. I mean, I still, have some guys on and talk a little baseball and boxing here and there, but it's not, the whole basis of the network or anything like that. Have you guys on, a little comedy and, sports here and there and just really anything, I'm so glad that I changed that because you're right. It would have just basically not ended it, but it would have halted everything. And who knows what I would have been doing.
One of the first things I thought, even on the wrestling podcast, which I guess wrestling is still going, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I don't know.
No. It's and we do a little wrestling there too, but you got to kind of just talk about like news stories and rumors and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, basically when you have like a radio show, a podcast right now, only the strong are really going to survive. The people who are diverse and, the people who can adapt to what's going on. Yeah. And I'm sure you're going to see a lot of shows that just don't come back or people give up on them because, the coronavirus just basically wiped out their content.
Yeah, or to their followers. Like, I feel like with the show, you should be putting out content once a week. A week. If not, people are just going to find something else.
Yeah. If you're not putting out something at least once a week, I mean, there's really no reason for you to do it because you got your followers and your listeners aren't going to just hang out waiting for you to come back, like a year from now or whatever like that. So
we do take certain breaks, but when we take the breaks, we were like, we're taking this long of a break. Like we do have a definite, comeback date. We don't.
But that's different though. That's a break that you announce. I'm talking about like breaks where people basically just stop doing it because they don't want to do it anymore, or they give up, and then decide, now I'll come back because I'm interested again. So that's a little different. That's just like a break in the action that you guys plan out.
Yeah, the breaks you're talking about, the excuse usually is like, I'm burnt out. Or I got so much stuff going on. Much going on.
I've heard that over the years, and trust me, I know so much stuff.
Rob and I both, throughout the years of doing this, have come to this table with so much going on, and have still fucking turned the mics on.
Swollen mouth from stupid infection.
It's actually it's like embarrassing sometimes when you try and work with someone. Like I've tried to work with people over the years, and you just see like the lack of commitment that they have, and it's just like you just wonder why you even started with some of them, But
I've heard that from so many people.
They don't have the drive.
Yeah, right. And that's where I feel like we're fortunate where me and Slim both do what we said we were going to do. Like I've heard so many people over the years, like just complain or whatever. Even shows like still going with somebody like that. That's like just constant complaining. Like just I don't know what to tell you at that point. I don't know.
Yeah. That was like one of the problems I had with this guy that I was doing kind of like a little comedy thing with. This guy Kieran McCann, he does Lunatic Radio, and I did about 6 months with him where I would go on his show here and there, and he would come on mine, and all he would do is complain about, he doesn't want to do it anymore, and he supposedly was doing it since 2001, but he left for like years at a time, and he lived in the past, and he was he harping on how good it was back then. It's like, just don't do it anymore then if you don't want to do it. If it was so great 20 years ago and you don't like doing it now, why am I wasting my time with you? And those are the kind of people you got to stay away from.
Yeah.
Like I can't even, I don't understand that to even be like, be saying like, it used to be pet. Like, why are you still doing it? Like you said, and just like, why would you even feel that way? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. I never felt that way doing this show. Like, of like, it was better back in the day. Like, every show is new, every day is different. Like, it's, I don't know. That's just weird. That's a weird concept.
Yeah. It is, and that's what drives you crazy. And it's like there's no drive whatsoever. And like this guy I was just mentioning, like he didn't really bring anybody new onto the show. He's got like some old ass guests that come on from school teacher. Nobody wants to hear a school teacher call in and from 20 years ago. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, you know what it is? He's making it sound like work, like it's a shitty job that he got sucked into. But like it's not. Like it's a hobby. Like just go away.
Right. Yeah. Well, some of these people, they feel like they're entitled, like they, because they've done it for a while, they should be at a certain level, and it's like it doesn't work that way. Once you stop, working hard at it, don't expect people to hang around and stuff like that. But there's a lot of people like that out there, and maybe this coronavirus will wipe a lot of them out, and just their shows won't be around anymore.
I hate to say it, but one of these events, one of these coronaviruses, whatever, is something I feel like you always have something to talk about. You always have something.
You can always find something.
Yeah. This is one of the things you want, not that you want in your life, but you want on your show.
Right. Yeah, you got to try hard not to find something that you can cover or talk about.
Yeah.
And if you can't, then you really you shouldn't do the show. You shouldn't do the podcast or anything like that.
Absolutely.
I don't know. People are lazy too. That's the other thing. A lot of people are very lazy. They don't want to put in the work to put on a show, or they feel like they should be making money right away, and that's not how it works at all either. So
just a million listens day one. Like,
why aren't I a millionaire? I did 5 minutes, and there was a fart sound in there.
Nobody isn't even going to comment on my video I put up.
It's nuts now. I mean, the other thing is like, I don't know how you could have like a comedy show and really just like watch every word you say. Like, I know you guys pretty much, do what you got to do. You're not really, going to worry about offending every little person. But, so I tried, before I found like you guys and really the comedy podcasts that I deal with on the network now. I mean, some of them are their balls are just like neutered, and it's, I don't even know. You really can't even call it comedy, but that's what's out there today.
Yeah, there's a few things like we don't do because I don't feel like you can even do it classy. But for the most part, like just let it fly. Let it fly.
Yeah.
Watch those couple things, and everything else is open. And there's also like wink and a nod. Like, am I doing this mean or am I doing it comically? Like there's a difference. There's a difference, and it'll show. Right. It'll show.
That's the entire explanation of TMR.
TMR.
Well, that's like the thing that we did a couple of weeks ago when you came on, Rob, and we did the interview. And Slim, anytime you want to come on, I'd love to do an interview with you as well.
I will. I'm going to be honest with you.
If he returns.
Yeah, SLambo, if he ever returns. You can have new SLambo.
I was going to ask Sam. We're all over the place right now. But are you a fan of old SLambo or new SLambo? Because we're kind of digging the new.
I'm liking both of them. I've actually been thinking about this the last 2 weeks. What are you guys going to do if and when, because I think it's just a matter of time, the original SLambo returns, he's going to want that seat back.
He's going to have to fight for it.
I feel like it's going to be a backyard brawl.
Yeah, he's going to have to prove that he deserves it over new SLambo. That might be tough.
Or yes, a SLambo off.
A slam off.
Oh man, you guys might have to do like a vote on it, or maybe some kind of boxing match in the back have to do between the new SLambo. He's going to have to really, knock this. The original SLambo's going to have to knock the new one out in some way. I don't know, but you're right. He's going to have to prove himself again, huh?
Yes, he will have to. He will have to climb back up the ranks.
But so Sam, what I was going to say, I would really like to do your show. My problem with me personally is I have a lot of anxiety for whatever reason. Like, I can sit here and do this and talk to guests and be fine, and then the thought of going on someone else's show without Rob is just like, oh, this is going to be bad. Like,
I used to be that way, honestly, even though I've always been kind of comfortable on our show. I've used to have that. Yeah, there is a nervousness, and
so I'll have to overcome that and then do Sam's show. Maybe that will be my way of overcoming that anxiety.
I just feel like it's something.
Okay, that's fair enough. Okay, definitely. The I gotta say another thing, Rob. Earlier, you came up with a word that I plan on using for the rest of my life.
Ooh.
The widget. Dwarf / midget.
The widget. That was amazing. Yeah, the widget.
The widget. I love it. I can't wait to use that.
I love it. I want to thank you, Sam. Since we first connected, you always watch and you always watch us live. I love
awesome.
that. I love
definitely. That. Definitely. It's perfect. I'm always off on Wednesdays, so I always tune in. And the other thing I let everybody know is that the other part of that interview that we did the network spotlight with you, and you talked about the show and really gave a lot of inside information on the Rob and Slim show with SLambo. But also there's that other part that we did, the Who Can Say What.
Yes.
And you were a big part of that as well. And I'm going to be putting that out the first week in June, where Rob just pretty much, he gives it straight, who can say what on the radio. It goes back to when Don Imus was fired, and we look at it like 20 years later, and in this politically correct world, and who can say what, who could joke about race and this and that. So that's going to be a good one that's coming out. It's going to be with Rob and other hosts on the network. So everybody check that out.
Cool. I kind of think just you saying that, like, I don't feel like we're gonna go back in that kind of a thing, but I just laugh at this. I don't know where you guys are at up there, Sam, but down here about a year ago they banned plastic bags. You were only allowed to use paper bags, but now since we're all dying from a cold, you could use plastic bags again. I wonder if there's gonna be a day where Don Imus jokes are going to be okay, because we're all dying. Yeah. Like, we'll let you get away with it now. Like, or are people trying to slide in a little Dom-iness on the side. A little Dom-iness.
Unfortunately, as much as I would like to go back to at least a part of the way it was, where everybody wasn't so offended easily and weren't such bitches, I don't think I think it's gonna get worse, to be honest with you.
I feel like it's gonna get worse. I feel like there are some things that should be off limits for certain reasons. I do agree with
They
that.
want everything to be off limits.
Yeah.
They want everything off limits. You
I
can't say anything about anybody.
I remember back in the day, even when the guy that runs the Asian thing, I don't know his name personally. I just remember Opie and Anthony back in the day, like Asian jokes being off limits, and I don't know. Are we really that triggered? I don't know. Like, but yeah, no, there's.
Yeah. We are, unfortunately, and the other thing is like this cancel culture nonsense. So, you can't even make an off-color joke that's absolutely harmless, and then you have the whole world coming at you on social media trying to either get you to lose your job or get you to lose your spot on a show and something like that. You see it all the time. And
but the Chinese are killing us right now, so me Chinese, me play joke, me go pee-pee in your Coke is okay in my mind. It's okay. It's all right.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's the way of the world now, and unfortunately it's I don't know. It was way better the way it was, but you can harp on it all you want. It's never, going to be like that again. But it doesn't mean you have to absolutely sell out and agree with them either.
Yeah,
so, and I know I never would.
I think it all comes down to selfishness, because I think that the people that are offended, they want to be victims, and then the heroes need to be heroes because they need that. So that's what I think it comes down to, is this kind of selfish, like, oh, let me get in this group of people that are attacking this guy that had offended this one person, and somebody wants to be that one person that's offended, and a bunch of people want to be the white knights.
The squeaky wheel always gets the grease. The 20 people that don't have a problem aren't getting the attention of the one person that does, because they're going everywhere. They're saying everything. They're voicing their shitty opinion.
It makes them feel good about themselves. Makes them feel like they have a purpose. Makes them feel like they're important. And the whole thing is, and we all like social media. We all use it. But before that, they didn't really have that avenue to feel so important. And that's part of the problem, but it's also a good thing to have, social media. And it goes both ways.
Yes,
I wouldn't be surprised, Sam, if there was guys out there that are guys or gals that were out there that were seeking for things that they can be offended for, so that they can get in that victim category.
Or
looking for it. This person made a joke that relates to my situation.
Or this person was offended by that joke, so let me stand up for that person.
Correct. Yeah.
Absolutely. People are addicted to outrage, and they literally probably go on Twitter and all these other things, and they sit there and they search certain things so they can look for something to bitch and whine about.
Hashtag widgets.
I'm gonna bitch and whine about that. I'm gonna cry like a little bitch.
Are you gonna cry like a little twidget? You act like a real twidget
about some twidgets.
Hey, whatever happened to the midgets boxing in the backyard? I know you were working on getting on that. You got to see that when you do that eventually.
But Corona is what happened, because we were talking and we were gonna work that out in SLambo. They might have to beat up an inflatable SLambo.
Well, think of it this way: if you have to get inflatable midgets to do boxing, you probably get that real cheap as a set, like a 6-pack or something, because they're so small.
We had an inflatable midget years ago, and the real SLambo flattened that.
I don't even remember. Okay, I
did. That was during the pants up dance off.
Yep.
So that.
You could have SLambo take on like all 6 at the same time. It was like when Andre the Giant used to wrestle the 6 guys and he would beat them. You could do that.
Yes. God damn. Sam, dude, we have to wrap it up, but it's always such a great time talking to you, man.
Absolutely. I love coming on. You guys have a great show. As you know, I'm very proud to have you guys on the network, and look forward to doing a lot of good stuff in the times coming up and the years coming up with you guys. You guys do a great job. You guys rock.
Thank you. I'll be in touch with you, Sam. I'll do an interview with you for sure.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Whenever you're ready. Yeah. And when SLambo returns, that's going to be an epic interview too. If SLambo's up for it too, might have to get, like you said, the new SLambo on. It would just be me asking questions and no answers. But
no, you will get answers. You'll get answers.
I'll just email you files. I'll email you a bunch of files.
Or it'd be like those old what were they? The E-Bonds World soundboards. You'll just be playing clips of SLambo.
That works. Okay.
Badge on weird and
Okay,
crazy.
well, yeah, he does.
My dick.
That would work.
Yeah!
There you go.
Yeah!
There's SLambo.
He's excited. You got him.
Oh man. Oh man, that's awesome.
We love you. We love you, Sam. We love Team Left Jab, United Radio Network.
Absolutely. All right, it was great being on, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming on, and we will definitely be in touch, my friend.